shot my fucking life. We are. I think we're live. Use a stream bitrate of 68. I'm streaming through OBS for the one person who's here. I haven't done this in years, so like I don't remember how any of this fucking works. What the fuck is a bit rate? Ain't that the $1 million fucking question? For the one chat member, do a drawing stream. I don't know. Also, hi Ard. I don't know. Maybe. I gotta figure out how to up my bitrate first or something. I don't fucking know. Damn. I feel like such a grandpa. How do I... Chat, how do I do a bitrate? I'll wait till more people filter in if any more show up. Whoa. Cat cam time. Maybe this will get more people on board. This will boost my algorithm. Hi, Gunther. You've been a little shit all day. How about you fucking pull your weight and entertain the chat? You little fat fuck. Lily, are you coming too? Little babies. Quit licking them dry ass lips, boy. Get some chapstick on them fucking dry lips. Big man. Ew. This isn't fucking OnlyFans. Don't show the chat. Jesus. I'm sorry you guys had to see that, all three of you. Gunther's a little bit of a diva. I see you thinking about hopping over here, my man. Don't even try it. Thought it was until 5, my man. I ran out of stuff to do, so I was just like, fuck it. I'll do it earlier. I mean, I'll still keep going at 5, so if it picks up, then great. Otherwise, I was just like, whatever. I'm not the most professional streamer. I'll wait till he has like 10 viewers or a little bit more in it, or if it doesn't pick up, then I'll start the actual festivities. Oh, are you bored? Gunther, hey, look at me. Hey, big boy. Don't yawn on the stream, it's gonna make the audience bored. Guys, I'm working with a fucking amateur over here. Hey. Fuck you, man. Why you like this? While we're still waiting, how's everyone's weekend doing? Or how was everybody's weekend is the more accurate thing to say. As for me, I mostly just did a lot of work, chores, set up some new litter boxes for these two chodes over here. What else have I done? Drawing, scripting, commissions, cut my hair, now I'm bald. I don't have the Kevin from The Office haircut anymore, which is a good thing. What's everybody else been up to? Are you gonna do a homunculus cooking stream? FF7 is boring the shit out of me. Oh, fuck. Which FF7? Is it the original, the remake, the sequel remake? Do a homunculus cooking. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I have a Google page open? Wait. Fuck. Oh no. I had the wrong one open. Original on Xbox S. Sorry, I gotta mute my phone. Just absolute amateur hour over here. I'm so sorry. You guys deserve better mediocre content than this. But, I had a hard time getting into the original FF7 too. I kept dropping it. I think I'm just not a turn-based guy. I wasn't a big fan of the remake either. It was alright, but, yeah, it kind of wore out its welcome after a little bit. Alright. So, variety stream. I don't know what's popular with the kids these days. I know gaming is, but I don't have setup ready for that yet. Maybe I could. Like I said, I'm not familiar with OBS. I literally just figured out how to get this working. But I thought a quick tier list would be a fun way to start. I mentioned on Twitter maybe like a pizza chain tier list or something like low stakes, but also something you get really opinionated over. So if any of y'all have like a suggestion and want to get spicy, hey El Mono Loco, and also Captain Cookie Spooky, and Art Hammond, and Cool dude. I know who you are. I don't know if you want me to say, but I will be gentle and kind. I played Persona 5, Pokemon X and Ruby, and like a Dragon at age 7, so maybe it's just the age. I don't like Pokemon, man. I thought one of the first game streams I'd do would be like one of the original Pokemon games to see if I like it or not. I just think they're fucking boring. Just like baby's first RPG. It's just the rock paper scissors stuff. Like if you have like a decent understanding of basic RPG mechanics, it's whatever. But maybe I played the wrong one. Pokemon is boring, but I was a kid. Thank you. I feel the same way. Out of curiosity, did you at least get past Midgar in original FF7? I want to say yes. I think I did. You break into the Shinra headquarters, and then Midgar gets fucked up, and then you leave, and that's when you go start traveling to the outside overworld map. Is that right? Is that how it happens? That's when most people drop the game. Damn, I'm just a sheep. I'm a sheep. Also, hello Among Us and Art Hammond. Formerly, hello. So, like I said, again, now that all the town hall shit is done, I want to start doing more regular streams, but I don't know what my niche is yet. So I thought, tier list. And I'm down for suggestions, but I thought it would do something like a little simple and low stakes first. I love my pizza, so I want to rank pizza joints. I'm on Shinra's base now. The gameplay is brain dead, which is my main issue. I just need to give it a few more hours. That's also a thing. I feel like some RPGs do not give you the tools quickly enough. Also, you should do whatever you want, Sir Try. I don't know what I want to do. That's the problem. I'm an indecisive little bitch. Trinidad pizza chain. What? Trinidad? Maybe this will be it? Yeah. Why the fuck is Tony's on here? That's not a pizza chain. Are you fucking kidding me? Why do people not know how to make pizza? I mean, know how to make tier lists? And this will do. Maybe. Sit back up here. Also, I don't know if y'all know what Skills USA is. It's a program where you go and compete in certain competitions, and it's supposed to look really good on your college resume. And like when you or college resume, work resume, whenever you see it, employers supposed to be like, "Whoa, they were in Skills USA." Nary one motherfucker. This tier list has gas station pizza on it. We can't all be fucking perfect. FF7 Comet is kind of whatever. It's engaging. What makes it engaging is the materia system due to how easy it is to break it, and what makes experimenting really fun towards the end of the game. Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like if they like gave you a basic set of materia to work with for you to mix and match instead of like strip feeding them to you. Why the fuck is DiGiorno's on here? What is your problem? Who makes this shit? Seriously. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Popular U.S. pizza chains. Okay, this looks good. This is good. This is good. Okay, I can work with this. As Midwestern, deep dish is overrated. It's like eating cardboard slice with toppings. You watch your whore mouth. You watch your fucking mouth. Deep dish pizza is amazing. Oh my god, I'd love a slice right now, actually. I've been having New York style more recently because there's this great place nearby that has really good pizza. And I've been eating there a lot. Thin crust pizza is the way to go. Whatever. Fucking whatever, dude. All my rural Midwest buddies love Casey's for some reason. I don't even know what the fuck Casey's is. Some of these are just going to be in the... hold on. Actually, I need to add 2 rows. There's going to be a Pizza Hut tier. And... there's going to be a never had tier. It's gas station pizza that's apparently super good. It depends. If you're getting like some from the major chains, like what is it, Super K and all the major like chain like gas stations, then it's not that great. If it's like a hole in the wall type gas station, like either you're gonna get food poisoning or you're going to see God. There's like no in between. But let's have a little fun. Let's get this started. Let's cycle through and see who I haven't had. We got Joe's, never had Geppetto's, never had Godfathers. I don't know what the fuck Mod is. Lido, Romeo's, Campy's, Aureli's, Bocelli, Giuseppe. No idea what you are. Never heard of Round Table. I think I had Blaze, but not recent enough. Giorgio's, Antonio's, and I've had the rest. All right. So, before we get started, I would like to ask all 4 of you, what is your favorite pizza chain? And don't do an exclusive one. I know Giordano's is on here, and that's largely a Chicago one. I'm going to keep it because I'm biased, but try to keep it to something that you can find in all the contiguous states, or at least a majority of them. For me personally, I waffle, but generally Papa John's is my favorite, like, major one. Some of these are more regional, like Marco's was, and Hungry Howie's were pretty common to find in the South when I was living in North Carolina. Hungry Howie's had, like, really good stuffed crust. I really like Pizza Hut, but I don't mind Domino's. What the fuck is wrong with you? Marco's Pizza. Marco's Pizza is really good. When I lived together with my old roommate, we had it all the time. It was really, really good. Great pizza, night pizza. Little Caesars. I have warmed up a lot to Little Caesars. Little Caesars, like, it's really cheap, and honestly, it does not taste that bad. I don't get why people think it tastes bad. Like, I'm not very picky with pizzas, but... what the fuck is she doing over there? Little critter. I haven't had it since 2017, but I really remember liking it. They brought back the Cheesy Bites pizza recently, and I remember loving that as a child. So, I order it. Shit had no sauce on it. Little Caesars isn't even that cheap compared to buying frozen pizzas that taste way better. You get more pizza, though. And honestly, they taste about the same depending on the frozen pizza you get. Like, a frozen... I think Latza Matza and Home Run Inn have some of the best frozen pizza, and they're definitely better than Little Caesars, but they are more expensive, at least here. The 2 frozen pizzas will run you $10 for a pepperoni, and you can get a pepperoni, large pepperoni from Little Caesars for like $6-7, so you save like $3. I know my pizza, man. I know my fucking pizza. Don't even come at me, bitch. Domino's is a close, but that's just because my college is surrounded with them. Domino's really stepped up their game. They have some good shit now. They even have a stuffed crust. I'm a big stuffed crust hound, even though it's largely responsible due to a government psyop. But, you know, we take the W's we can get. All right, so I got a good understanding of where our taste is at. So let's start. Chuck E. Cheese, I would put in D probably. It literally does just taste like a frozen pizza. I'm like 90% certain that's what it is. Like you go there, but you go there for the experience, and you go there to um, have fun and stuff your face while you play barely sanitized arcade cabinets for children. So you know, Sabaro gets a D as well. That shit's left out. It is stale all the time. Um, Listen, I know a lot of people like the picking your slice and taking it to go. I don't. I don't like it. I only get it out of necessity, or if it's like just so happens to be on the way to somewhere I'm going. Like it's convenient, but I don't think it tastes very good. We have a place down here called Rosati's where they serve pizza by the slice. And let me tell you, you know, decent. Wouldn't sit down to eat there. Papa John's. I have no remorse. Papa John's is definitely an S rank, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. We got the garlic sauce. We got the pizza. We got the stuffed crust. We got the sides, the desserts. We got everything there. And it tastes great. And the price and the value for it, I think, is, what is it? Equal to what you're getting. It's a good value proposition, is what I'm saying. And y'all can say whatever you like in the chat. But let me tell you, Papa John's. It's my hot take. Papa Murphy's is above Papa John's, though. I fucking love Papa Murphy's. Who has Papa Murphy's, by the way? Because I've only ever found it in Wisconsin and nowhere else. Like, I have no idea where any of the Papa Murphy's are located. Because every time my mom comes to visit, I tell her she's got to bring the Papa Murphy's. And Papa Murphy's isn't a restaurant. It's a take and bake. So they make the raw pizza for you with the dough and the toppings and the sauce. And then you take it home and you bake it so you get fresh pizza right out of the oven. Oh my god, it tastes so good. Oh. And then they also have this stuffed pizza where it's like a pizza and then they put a layer of crust on top and then cook it so you get like a sandwichy type of pizza. I don't think they originated it, but it's really fucking good. I love Papa Murphy's. Where should we put Domino's? A or B? Is the effort worth it? Yes. The effort is worth it. And I'll tell you why. Because their crust is like... It's kind of sourdoughy in a way. It has that, like, crust. And then the inside is really soft and chewy. And when you get that shit fresh and you put it right in... Oh. And the ingredients they use are really good. The cheese is really good. The sauce is really good. Just delicious. It is superb. But I know some people would probably dock it for having to cook it. But, you know, if you're just lazy, then that's your fault, man. Like, do better. Domino's is interesting because while it has potential to be A, their standard pizza is pretty B material. Especially your thin crust, definitely a B tier. That's something hard about these type of lists, too, because national chains are owned and operated independently in spite being part of a franchise. So, like, you can go to a really dog shit Domino's and eat that for your whole life, but then you could go to another one and you're like, oh, so this is what I was missing. Because that's what happened to me with certain restaurants. I don't remember which ones, but if we're all agreeing B, I'm pretty loosey-goosey on that one. I'll do a B. Mellow Mushroom. I really like Mellow Mushroom. The problem is just that every time I went there, you had to wait like 20 to 30 minutes, and then you sat down, and the pizza was good, but it was also just like all these specialty hippie types of pizzas. Okay, so Among Us hasn't heard of it. Mellow Mushroom is a pizza chain that's more in the southeast, I want to say. Definitely in the southern half. They've got the best BBQ chicken pizza. They do have a good BBQ chicken. If only I liked barbecue chicken pizza. But yeah, it's really good. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait for it, and then it's also a little on the pricier side. It's one of the bougier pizza places. California Pizza Kitchen. D. I don't like California Pizza Kitchen. I've been to a real one. I'm not talking about the frozen ones. California Pizza Kitchen really likes to think it's like very special big boy. I know it invented the barbecue chicken pizza, but like all they did was put barbecue sauce and chicken on a pizza. Like, don't get ahead of yourselves. Their crust usually tastes stale. Toppings aren't that great. Usually pretty low quality. Yeah, and I don't like them. I don't like it. The only thing saving it from an F is because they did invent, some pretty good pizza combinations. As a native Californian, it's not all that. Thank you, Among Us. Thank you. Is it Among Us or Among Us? Like a Legend of Korra reference? Because if it is a Legend of Korra reference, I'm going to time you out for like 2 minutes. Just have my hand over the timeout button right now, in case you say yes. It's supposed to be an Among Us joke. I mean, that's what I assumed, but you never know. Some people are like very, very in the sauce when it comes to their usernames. They'll be like, yes, this is an inside joke from 2004 where me and my friends like broke into a bank or something. Jets Pizza is F. Jets is also a Chicago chain that I only noticed around here, but it's dog shit. Like, I'd eat there if I was desperate for pizza. And I mean, I'm never not because I eat it all the fucking time. Like, dude, Legend of Korra is awesome. Give me just a second here. Okay, there we go. All right. Anyway, let's see. What's the next one? Marco's, definitely an S. As I mentioned before, it's a doughier pizza. Cold, you just DM'd me. All right. So Marco's has really good ingredients. The toppings are really good. The dough is thicker. I think they have a thin crust, but I never had it. But it is really good stuff. Their sauce is also one of the like savory sauces. Like it has a bit of a bite to it. I'm not a fan of sweet sauce. If you like put a decent amount of sugar in your pizza sauce, like I hate you. I hate you. Alright. Pizza Hut is in the Pizza Hut tier, as I explained. I recently had it, and it was stale garbage. I wanted to literally eat a gun instead. It's just not good, my dudes. Who here has eaten Pizza Hut recently? Because I really want to know if maybe I just got a bad pie or if it's just like nosedived in quality. Pizza Hut sucks. Correct. Pizza Hut does suck. I remember when I was living with Spo, we ordered it one time. Quite literally, just liquefied. Like, the whole thing was folded over itself. It was disgusting. Too greasy. The pizza I had recently wasn't greasy. It was dry. I've never had a dry pizza before. Like, the crust will be, like, kind of dry because obviously it's crust, but, like, the whole thing, toppings, cheese, everything, dry. How do you feel about pineapple pizza? I had it at a work party and became a fan. It's just hard finding places that do it right. I would love to hear what pineapple on pizza is considered, like, doing right. Because I haven't had it, but I also just don't like pineapple in general. So it's kind of a losing battle there. But, like, pineapple and ham sounds fucking disgusting. Are you trying to hit me, bitch? Hey, look at me. Gunther. Big boy. Look at me. Try to hit me, bitch. Fuck you. Little cyber bully. gonna bully me on my own stream. I own you. This is my house. I pay your rent. Little fuck. Pineapple pizza is okay. I just don't like warm fruits and veggies. Yeah. Well, I mean, warm fruit is basically tomato sauce, you know, so really kind of taking an L on that one. Hello, Lily. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Hi, can I help you? Do you want to hold my hand? Or you just want pets? Alright. They dry it and bake it into the cheese itself, but most places add it after the fact or get it from a can, which makes it too strong in acidity. Pizza and jalapenos is a slept-on topping combo. I could see jalapenos and pineapple. I could see the vision there. I think for me, if I were to have pineapple on pizza and I actually liked pineapple, the pineapple would have to be cut thin and not cubed. Because the idea of having like a chewy like glob of pineapple diced on there just sounds so unappetizing. I mean tomato sauce you actually have to like prepare. I just mean fruit but warm. I know. I'm just being a dick. We have a little fun here in Nolan's Trash Zone. Little Caesars. Gonna give that one a B. Mostly for the value proposition. I think, personally, you could do worse than Little Caesars, as you can clearly see by the tier list. And if you're in a pinch and you want pizza but you don't have much money, then I think Little Caesars is a decent choice. That's my hot take. Fucker. Donato's is A. I had this when I visited my cousins on my way moving here to Chicago. They actually got me a Donato's pizza for when I arrived, and it was so good. Like the pepperonis were made like exactly how I like them, crispy, spicy, not super greasy. Ugh, they were so good. God bless. Let me see. Giordano's is a S above Papa John's. Their deep dish is amazing. Their thin crust is amazing. It's just really fucking good, my dudes. Can't go wrong with Giordano's whenever you're in Chicago. They also have thin crust if you want to be a pedant or a peon. Hungry Howie's is also an S. I'd probably put it under Marco's. Very tempted to rise it above because I like the stuffed crust. And then CC's is an F. Alright. No average pizza. It's either good or like bad, and then on a gradient. Do you guys agree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. I thought the tier list would be a bit more fun than I expected, but unfortunately I am not vibing with it. I feel like Giordano's is in a whole other league, like the rest of the pizza places are fast food, and Giordano's is a whole ass restaurant. Yeah, I agree. It does have like a full menu, whereas like the other pizza places have, you know, pizzas and wings and like sides and stuff. Like there are entrees and stuff at Giordano's you can get. I know Domino's has pasta, but you know it comes in like a little dish or something. But alright, tell you what, Art Hammond earlier suggested we do a drawing stream, and I feel like that'd be fun. So I'm going to switch over to drawing, put on my sweaty glove, and open up Paint Tool Sai, and we'll doodle a little bit. And in case you're wondering, yeah, I have 4 monitors, actually. It's not excessive at all in the slightest. That just lit my whole fucking face up, Jesus. Alright, let's switch the capture over. This is going to be a weird, hold on. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Sorry. I'm not a professional. I'm sorry. The resolution on this is going to be weird because I'm using my tablet screen, and it's not the same resolution as my other. I have like 3 different resolutions for 3 different monitors. While we're still on pizza, barbecue sauce as a replacement for tomato sauce is a sin. I mean, unless it's for barbecue, I would agree. A barbecue chicken pizza, I'd agree. Like if you put like barbecue sauce, cheese, and pepperoni, I think I would have to send you to the gallows. Alfredo sauce is weird to me. I love Alfredo, but an Alfredo pizza just seems weird, which is strange because it's just a different carb. But I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. Let's do a new canvas. All right. So, let's see here. Throw out a character, something you like to see drawn, and I will gladly do it for you, Redditors. Obviously, safe for work. Nothing weird. If you want something specific, I'll see what I can do. But otherwise, yeah. I'll get started myself and draw Sonak while I'm waiting, because homie loves Sonic. Actually, I should look up a reference really quick. And also, if you guys have suggestions for other activities y'all would like me to do on stream, please feel free to list them. I am more than happy to switch gears and do something else. I am just trying this variety stream is just to get a feel for what my niche is, what everybody responds to, what they have fun with. So if something doesn't work, just feel free to let me know, and we'll take it from there. All right. So yeah, basically y'all can request whatever you'd like, given YouTube's guidelines, parameters, and all that. I wonder if there are any actual artists watching right now and they're looking at my technique and being like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Why is he gesturing the way he does? Like, if somebody came into my stream and was just like, hey, this is how you should be drawing, I think I'd just recede into my body and dissipate. Yo, Johnny Wedge, how's my boy? What's good in the hood, fam? Sorry, I can't say that. That was a very cracker thing to say. I apologize to everybody. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a word I can't say on YouTube. Oh well. Don't worry, I can barely draw a circle. Practice. I believe in you. I should have put that laundry away. I just look like a rube. Oh well, whatever. The way you're drawing his head, it really insists upon itself. Thoughts on the Sonic DC crossover? Hello, Crestblane. I don't like it. I need to catch up on it, but what I've read so far, it just feels like a very blatant advertisement, which obviously it is. I'm not unaware of that. But I think it's weird that the Sonic characters dress up like the DC characters, but the DC characters don't get like Mobian forms or something cool like that. Like, how come only the Sonic characters get in on this shit? Like, why is DC cowards? Come on, James Gunn. Do you see that the next racing game has SpongeBob, TMNT, Mika, and Yakuza? I did, but they're not going to be voiced because Sega are fucking cheap. And I hate them. Sonic has to assert dominance by thrusting his hips out. Also because I was taught about contrapposto in high school and college. I think it's pronounced contrapposto. It's where the line has the body has like a curve to it. And again, I'm down to draw characters. Just shout out in chat, free art, baby. Have you seen the new Superman? I have seen the new Superman. I think it was really fucking good. James Gunn knocked it out of the park. I'm very happy with it. I was very excited, and my expectations were met. Which is a nice feeling. Sometimes you just want your expectations. Batman can have a movie in Persona. It's part of his core rules. Yeah, really? I'm sure it is. I'm sure DC was like, you can't have them be Mobians or whatever, but also it's just like, have fun. Like, you guys made a comic where Batman called Robin a retard. Like, just give up. Just be cool. Batman should be grinding on rails, and Soups would have Crush 40 in his playlist. I could imagine Boy Scout Superman listening to Crush 40, and he's like, Mother of God, it's all toilet sounds. Mostly because it is. Crush 40 is butt rock as hell. Not that that's a bad thing. I wonder if there's any Sonic fans who get mad at me for stating a fact that it is butt rock. As someone trying to learn to draw, is a true stylization isn't something that shouldn't be focused on until you master fundamentals. Depends on what you're trying to do. If you are trying to pursue professional work, then yes, it is important to master the fundamentals before learning your style. If you're a hobbyist, then just do whatever the fuck you want. Like, who cares? If you are not planning on getting a career in art and you just like drawing and you want to just draw like Sonic characters, then just fucking draw Sonic characters. Like, but if you do plan on getting a career in the field, then you absolutely need to master the fundamentals, because those are the building blocks for every art style. And you also need to have an understanding of how anatomy is structured, how things are structured, if you want to learn how to exaggerate and break them. From my own personal experience, developing style comes from absorbing as much as possible and being very curious and breaking things down and seeing what shapes you can exaggerate and stuff. Can you draw Superman in your style? I could try. Do you have a specific iteration of Superman, or do you just want me to freestyle it? Let me make like a quick Word document or something and record this. No, I love butt rock. Thoughts on the recent Sonic Racing Crossworlds theme song? Hello, Kumo510. I'm glad you were able to catch my stream. I remember you said something about that on Blue Sky. I didn't listen to it. I'm excited for Crossworlds in that I'm excited to get it when it's on sale for $10 and nobody plays it anymore. Hobbyists just want to make cool OCs. If you want to make cool OCs, you should learn fundamentals to help understand shapes and shape theory. Very basic is circle is the friendly, lovable shape, square is the strong and sturdy shape, and then triangle is the edgy shape. You can use it for cool characters who have a bit of an edge to them, or you can use it for villains. Shapes don't have necessarily, like, you know, those are the three shapes that do have kind of set in rules, but obviously, if once you learn the rules and you kind of get familiar with how things work, you can use shape language to inform your designs. Also, color theory helps, but I've never learned color theory, and you can't fucking make me. Fleischer, but freestyle sounds more fun. I could freestyle based on the Fleischer Superman. That'd be a good template. Crossworlds looks cool, but not $70 cool, and maybe $20 or $30, which will be on Black Friday. Yep. Sonic Racing Crossworlds pricing is utter dog shit. Like, way to take the wind out of your sails. Can you draw Gon from Hunter x Hunter? Jesus, guys, calm down. Gon, alright. I can doodle some Gon. I actually had a conversation with my friend Michael about Hunter x Hunter the other day, and he hates Like, that was the most scathing review of Hunter x Hunter I've ever seen. Um, and I did not hear many good things about it. And when he tried to explain the plot to me, I was fucking lost. But yeah, I will draw. I will draw Gon. Did he watch 99 or 2011? He watched 2011. He said he wished he watched the 90s anime, which I'm inclined to agree. He showed me some side by sides. The 99 anime looks way better. Like, it's gorgeous. Okay. Learn how to draw crossed arms, you fucking idiot. This is also why you should learn the fundamentals, because then you can learn how to draw your noodly limbed favorite characters with crossed arms. Something tells me, yep. When you reverse that canvas, oh, you get sad. This is the depressing shit. The 99 anime is filler-filled fanficky for some of the first arcs, in my opinion. I don't know much about the story of it. I just know that the presentation looks a lot better. There was a scene where this guy was walking down a dark street, and this, like, mafioso guy held a gun to him. And in the 2011 one, it just looked like pussy shit. And then in the 99 one, like, it looked, like, scary. Like, the kid had, like, aura. He had the Riz. So, I don't know. Just based on that alone, like, I'd go for the one that looks more visually appealing. It's sort of like a FMAO 3. I eventually wanted to watch all the mainstream popular anime, but the inner hipster won't let me. Listen, man, just have fun, Just watch what you want to watch. Who cares if it's mainstream? If it's mainstream, there's a reason for it. Like, watch it and find out if you think that's valid or not. But just watch what you want to watch. Like, don't let the institution tell you what's cool and what's not. That was the York New arc, and the character was likely Kurapika. I think you're right. Again, I don't really know. I brought my friend Hawkins into that conversation because Michael wanted to talk to a Hunter x Hunter fan, and they were just talking at like a mile a minute, and I was so lost. I was just like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What show are we talking about? Right as I mentioned you, Hopkins. Somebody asked me to draw Gon from Hunter x Hunter, so I'm going to do that after I finish my Sonic doodle. But yeah, that was a really loud laugh. I'm going to get kicked out of my apartment someday. I can never get Sonic spines right. This shit right here, motherfucker. I hate this blue cunt. He ruined my life. He's the reason I couldn't get a normal 9-to-5 and have a wife and kids and settle down in somewhere in Wisconsin and like eventually lead to divorce because of my crippling alcoholism. It's a fucking blue rat. He's a little top heavy. That's the problem with Sonic. Don't force yourself. I try and watch and play popular geek mainstays and often get disappointed. Watch what stands out to you. That's true too. But that's kind of what I mean. Like, just watch what you think looks good. Watch what you think looks fun. Like, if it's mainstream, that's whatever. If it's not, then, damn thing, Sonic. Yeah, I know. Fucking asshole. The spine changes get changed every couple of games. Yeah, I've just, like, stopped liking modern Sonic's design, and I just made my own. That's all I really draw. I know it's pompous. It's like a let me fix it type thing, but he's been reinterpreted so many times. It's just like I'll do it. I have the capability. spine sizes get changed. Yeah, that's what I said. I've heard that 90s HXH does draw some things out more, but when it hits, it looks like it hits harder. It's an FMAO3 thing, I think, except FMAO3 is consistently better than, it has any right to be. But when it does whiff, oh my god, does it fucking whiff. It's, like, embarrassing. Like, seriously, like, how the fuck did they think Robo Archer that deep in the story was a good idea? Like, I would love to know. Caught up now. Hey, Tony Pasta. Welcome back. If I missed your request, I'm looking back and I don't think I did. Just let me know. I'll write it down, and if you do have it, I have Superman and Gon right now. Drew the shoes too fucking big, Sora looking ass. Can you draw Sora from Smash Bros? I don't like drawing Nomura characters, but I'll give it a shot for you. Sora. Message retracted. Take that back. What the fuck did you say? Say it like you mean it. This is coming out pretty good. I'm gonna say that and then I'm gonna fuck it up. Earlier today, I drew Senshi and Bandit from Dungeon Meshi and Bluey, respectively, and I drew them being gay, not like not safe for just like being homosexuals, and I still think about that sometimes. Thoughts on the Sonic Frontiers soundtrack and actually getting a professional pop punk artist to do the music? They've done it before. It's nothing new, but I like it. Mostly. I think the arrangements are good. I don't like the Gunther. Bastard. He keeps eating Lily's food. I don't know how to fucking fix it. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter's 90s is free on YouTube. Definitely worth a watch. It doesn't get to the Chimera Ant stuff, which is unfortunate. I don't feel super compelled to watch it, especially after my friend's review of it, basically. But I need to get back onto Dragon Ball. It had Nate Wants to Battle. It's so peak. I am okay. I think Nate Wants to Battle is okay. I kind of don't like how he does that pop guy sort of vocalizing where it goes like, yeah. I don't know how to do it because I can't sing. But he goes like, I'm a spark that won't go out. I don't like when pop stars do it. He's not the only one who does it. It's sort of like a cadence thing that I think every pop star has or whatever. I was joking, but I feel the exact same way. Yeah, we gotta continue watching Dragon Ball. I know. Just let me know when you guys want to do it and I'll do it. 2011 is free on YouTube as well, Tubi, and on Netflix. Maybe. I don't know. Shit, dude. Maybe. Alright, gonna quickly do a cleaner sketch on top, and then I will move on to Superman. Adblock works well on Tubi. Love me some Tubi. Reminds me of that copy pasta that somebody posted, like, did you watch Fubu on Freebie? Did you watch it on your Spooky Dookie? Nate is just not Amelie. I mean, Amelie's not Amelie either. She also, everybody has that cadence to their singing voice. I don't know what it is. Not everybody has it, but it's kind of like where they draw out certain like notes in a very specific way. I mean, I don't know music, so maybe this is just a music thing and I'm stupid. But if anybody knows music, it's literally Poop. Tubi is the best streaming service. Thoughts on Dragon Ball series in general? I watched a few episodes of OG Dragon Ball with Hopkins and Spo, and they are good. I really enjoyed it. I think the sexualizing is extremely fucking weird. And the fact that Goku loves talking about his dick all the time is strange. Or like women's panties or whatever. I'm not a fan of that. But otherwise, I like the world. I think it's really fun. I like that Goku's just like a little orphan hermit who like is doing fine. And then Bulma comes along and is like, hey, I need that ball there. And then Goku's just like, okay, I'll go with you, I guess. They have a cute dynamic when Toriyama's not being fucking weirdo with them. Hello, Parker Prankster. Thoughts on Akira Toriyama's other works, Go-Go Ackman or Dr. Slump, for example. Haven't seen them. I do have this Dragon Ball art book sitting in my closet, which has some of his artwork from his other manga. And I've noticed as he progressed, like closer to like Battle of Gods era, like his drawing fell the fuck off. Like it was bad. Like he would use this disgusting dodge tool to shade his characters. Like they lost like all their style. They have like these fucking like thin bodies. The occasional weird sexual stuff is just what's to be expected when going to show. I mean, yeah, I don't have to like it though. I get it's part and parcel of the genre, but it's weird. It makes me uncomfortable. I swear to God, Gunther, fuck. I don't know what to do with him. Somebody help me. How do I get a cat to stop eating another cat's food? I bought an RFID feeder, for Christ's sake. Alright. I actually have Dr. Slump PS1 game put on my modded Wii U. Only played it for a few minutes, but it's very pretty visually. When there's a good looking sit him down at the table and give him a stern talking to, I literally have like picked him up, stared him in the eye, and told him not to. So like I'm not far off from doing that already. Get little shit. And no Spyro for a week. Funny you mentioned, I recall Toriyama, he was more of a comedian, so imagine going from a guy telling jokes to being a battle manga creator would explain the inconsistencies. I mean, he handles the battle stuff pretty well from the little of Dragon Ball Z I've seen. Like, comedy and horror kind of go hand in hand. But I feel like action does too, to an extent. Like, you know, subversion and storytelling-wise. I had on Super everyone but Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan lost all their muscle. Krillin and Tien looked like stick figures. Yeah, that's what I mean. In the art book that I had, like, I think that was just a stylistic change of Toriyama's, and it looked bad. I think it's cool that one of Toriyama's inspirations is Jackie Chan movies. A lot of old Chinese, Japanese, and Korean cinema seems to be Dragon Ball's inspirations. Like, it's literally just Journey to the West up until he decides it's Superman. Which, you know, we stand. We're fine with that. Do we know what possessed him to change it to a battle manga? Like, what... I mean, I'm sure it like had action elements, but like to go full on into battle manga instead of comedy, like Was it his editor? Was it like something else? Because I do think Dragon Ball is really interesting in terms of its production too. Nolan Gino Toriyama's editor has spoken how it makes shonen manga. My friend picked it up and said it's surprisingly helpful, hence the battle manga change. I wanted to pick that up, but I was really poor at the time, and I do have some money now that I could spare. I got a lot of commissions, thanks to a lot of people. Tino, I think it was just gradual. Is that the same Tino that I'm thinking of? If so, hi Tino. Very happy to have you here, if you are the same Tino I'm thinking of. I haven't talked to you in a hot minute, I should change that. Hey Nolan, yeah, it's me. Hi Tino. Happy to see you. That's one thing I really like about manga that doesn't really happen in Western comics, is being able to see how manga changes over the course of a series. It doesn't teach you how to draw, but it does teach you manga philosophy. I am interested in the philosophy aspect. I feel like I have a pretty decent understanding of how to construct pages. I'm not like a master at them or anything, but I've made some pretty banger compositions. I could show some of them on stream. Like one of my, but I feel like a fucking imposter because I literally freestyled them. It was when I was like, it's from a fan comic I was making when I was really, really depressed when the cancellation stuff first happened, back in like 2021, 2022. And, I made it. And, then, my friend was like, yo, these layouts are like really good. They're like borderline inspirational. And I'm like, thank you? What the fuck? Apparently the first arc wasn't that popular but after the second arc was just fight after fight after fight, and that's when it blew up. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, there's my Sonak. It's my design. Oh fuck, I forgot his ear. Shit. God damn it. Alright, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas, baby. What fandom is the fan comic for? All of them. I have like 13 scripts written out for it already. I have had so much fun making it. I've never felt more creatively jazzed for anything. Akira fan comic. It has Akira inspirations in it. There's like an Akira styled explosion in the third issue that I wrote. Fuck. Alright. Fleischer designed Superman. Looks like a mixture of modern and Boon Sonic. That's what I was going for. When I designed them, I kind of like... I think modern Sonic doesn't go too far away from classic Sonic, so it's just kind of stuck in this weird middle ground, and I think Boom was too restrained, so this is like how I would have done it. Have you kept up with One Punch Man? No, I have not. I fell off it because the Garo arc just dragged its ass. I need to read the webcomic though, because I hear it's like loads better. Alright, Fleischer Superman. How would I draw Fleischer Superman? I'm gonna go for an angular design like that Gendy short. There's a book called Cartooning Philosophy and Practice, funny enough, that does teach composition, but more experimental with intuition. What do you mean by that? Which comic character do you want to see get a live-action movie? I don't know. Generator Rex. It was based on a comic called M. Rex, and it was really fucking weird. I would love to see Generator Rex get a live-action. I think it would work. It already has one, technically. Cartoon Network did like this weird ARG thing in a different country for it. Like, I think it's almost lost media. I know some recordings do exist on YouTube, but the Generator Rex live action ads are creepy. It wasn't an ad, it was like a game you could play. You like trained to become part of Providence, and then you got a certificate. I did one. Maybe it's saved deep in the bowels of my computer, but I doubt it. I am a pack rat when it comes to my computer shit. Like, there's a lot of stuff I need to get rid of on here that would save me space. That's interesting. I've never seen it in context. Yeah, It was like, I think you took like a quiz or something. Um, I'm gonna give Superman the gayest hairstyle you've ever seen. Generator Rex is pretty cool. It has like a great beginning for an action show. It's okay. I think the narration kind of kills it. I think seeing Rex being like, "Yep, that's me. You probably are wondering how I got into this situation. Well, let me tell you about nanites." And it's just like, let it speak for itself. Like it's not charming. Very early 2010s, yeah. But right, just like right on the cusp of the MCU poisoning the cultural zeitgeist with its fucking funny ha-has. I don't even have anything like super against MCU style writing, but like when it's done wrong, it's fucking embarrassing. Mostly the way the first show his powers off for the first time. Yeah, the when you see him make those hands the first time, like the animation and the sound design are like amazing. Like you're like, oh shit! Like you feel the weight of those fucking things. Like it's good. Generator X was a good show from what I remember. It just dragged in the middle, um, and some of the filler was really really abhorrent. Like anything to do with the fucking monkey. And there's a webcomic called Flamingo Joe, and it captures a ton of Toriyama vibes. Surprisingly underrated. I need to read webcomics more. Just comics in general. I make comics, but mostly because I can't animate. I'm much more passionate about filmmaking than I am making comics. But I do understand the differences between the two mediums. My only memories I have of Generator X was the Ben 10 crossover and renting the game for the Wii on GameFly. That game looked like ass. Like they put in money for those like CG cutscenes and they didn't look good. Like damn. Also, I'm just completely fucking like freestyling this, as I said, basing it off of the Fleischer Superman. So like this might just become like a fucking amalgam of anus. But you get what you pay for. I don't know if anyone remembers, but did you find the Ben 10 Omniverse and Secret Saturdays crossover cringe? I never watched Omniverse. I thought it looked too much like Symbionic Titan at the time because I was stupid and bitter and mad that it got canceled, but Ben 10 got another sequel series. I forget which way the arm muscles go. I don't remember what it's called. It's like the lumpy one. That's why I call it the lumpy part. Because I failed fucking anatomy. Global Comics is a great place to read any comics. Anyone can put stuff on there too. Maybe I should put World Guardians on there. That'd be funny. Just put plagiarism up. Who cares? Other than the humor, Omniverse is peak Ben 10. So I've heard. I gave it an unfair shake. I remember seeing an episode where it's like a Ben who didn't get the Omnitrix meets a bunch of alternate Bens, and I thought it was really good. I also watch the Inked Hanks 5YL webcomic, motion comic thing. I really like it. I used to talk to Kuro a little bit before I got fucking canceled, but he's a cool guy. He makes good stuff, And I feel really bad about what happened with Butch Hartman and him. Like, he didn't deserve to get fucking iced like that. The face is going to be make it or break it, people. Have you seen the new Fantastic Four? Also, thoughts on RDJ as Doomsday, inspired casting or lazy/desperate? Very lazy/desperate. They very clearly, the multiverse saga was clearly like fucking them over, and they were just like, fuck it, we need a W. God, the eyes. How the fuck am I gonna do his eyes? God, I'm not good at the eyes. God, I made him really gay. This is a very, very fruity Superman I kind of cranked out here. Recent interview with Mr. Baseball Cap Feige just came in and really sounded like they learned their lesson from the past 5 years. Have they, though? I'll believe it when I see it. Because what I liked about MCU was that it was just kind of, it was relatively easy to get into. You just watch the movies in release order, done. Now it's like, oh, we're just doing the comic shit again. I don't know if you witnessed it and I'm overstepping, but have you gotten creator insight from comics or animation workers? You're not overstepping. I talked, when I did know a fair few industry people. I mean, I still know a few, but I'm not going to say who because I don't want anybody getting bugged. But I've like poked their brains and asked them for like, you know, advice, information, stuff like that. But yeah, multiverse can be such a good story device, but Hollywood insists on just making it a one-up machine and bring back any characters. Yeah, that's my beef with it too. It is just it's just a pop culture machine. It's just like, hey, okay, it's just literally eating. Good. I'm still skeptical of the MCU, and Fantastic Four seems to be alright. Yeah. I agree. So now, speaking of MCU, what are your thoughts on how Ironheart was written? I didn't see Ironheart. I dropped off at Endgame and then only watched a couple after that. Like, what is it? Guardians 3 and Spider-Man, because I'm just, you know, a big Spider-Man guy. And also I think Tom Holland does a really good job. Imagine if I did the Superman drawing and it came out like R.C. Dart's Iron Man and Steve Rogers drawings. Like, I think I would literally just quit drawing. It's funny, MCU made the same issue comics, which are 20 things going on to understand what you care about. Yeah, I agree. Are you excited for the new Scott Pilgrim game? Kind of. I am not a fan of beat-em-ups. I think they are boring as hell, but I loved the Scott Pilgrim one, so I'll definitely give it a crack, because I'm a brand simp. Have you watched the new PSG episode so far? Yes, I have, and I am surprised that it's good, and like still as fun to watch as the original was. I've been rewatching a bit of the original, and I don't think it hits as hard as it did because obviously times are different. But yeah, no, the new one's surprisingly good. I'm very happy so far. Hopefully they don't whiff it. Are you gonna watch Peacemaker season 2? I haven't finished season 1. I liked what I saw of season 1, but sometimes I just fall off shit, and that's just how it be on this bitch of an earth. Speaking of pizza, what are your thoughts on McPig and Pizza Tower? I don't know what McPig is. Pizza Tower is okay. I don't know if I kind of like it, but I also don't like how McPig is the creator of Pizza Tower. Okay. I like Pizza Tower overall. I just feel like it doesn't have the flow I'm looking for when it comes to a speed-based platformer. Like, it's very obvious there's a skill curve to it that I haven't hit yet, but I like Sonic's more momentum-based platforming, where it's a bit more free form. And Pizza Tower does give you a lot of tools, but like they're tools where you move in a very specific direction. Like you'll dive and other stuff like that. It's very like either completely vertical or completely horizontal movement from what I played and remember of it. Or like strictly diagonal, whereas with Sonic, you're kind of just going up and down all around. I always assumed it was more like Wario Land than Sonic. Yeah, I know it's a Wario Land but maybe I'm just not into Wario Land then. But it's not bad. It's just not my thing. From what I played, I do think Pepino is a very spicy meatball, as the homosexuals say. Getting in the zone of the cape real quick. You still into One Piece? Yes and no. I like what I've seen of it a lot. I'm just like, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I'm worried if I catch up to it, I'm gonna jinx it, and the ending's gonna be bad because I caught up to it. So I'm just not gonna. I'm trying to save you all. Creator of Cartooning Philosophy and Practice book is apparently a cartooning professor. That makes sense. It's like when Richard Williams did his book. I'm gonna bring the sleeves down. I know they're a little up in the Fleischer cartoon, but I don't like it on mine. A bad ending could never ruin One Piece, like how Korra could never ruin Avatar. I think what you might be feeling is that if you catch up and become invested, you'll have an expectation that you feel will be hard to meet on the ending. No, I quite literally mean I feel like I will jinx it. Like, if I catch up, I will jinx it, and the ending will become, like, ruin the show retroactively, or the series. I am genuinely that insane, unfortunately. Mostly because shit like that has genuinely happened to me. Oh my fucking god, Superman. Fucking work with me here, you dillhole. Speaking of video games, what are your thoughts on Adi Shankar adapting games into anime? I recall many people thinking his take on Dante was like Deadpool. I did not like what I saw of the Devil May Cry show. I am not a Devil May Cry fan. I just thought it was really obnoxious. This is coming from somebody who liked Castlevania. I think the very few interviews I've seen with Adi, he seems a bit like a tool. I don't like making sweeping personal judgments of people anymore, but like he like everything I've heard from him, he just sounds like the worst kind of person. Also, putting Asmongold into your show and like praising him like your adaptation is just kind of cringe. Apparently he's had talks about making Street Fighter or Duke Nukem show. If he makes a Duke Nukem show, like, that will just genuinely be insufferable. Like, I cannot imagine how many like fucking poor taste jokes he'd make about like women and minorities and shit with Duke, and just be like, it's a satire, you guys, it's funny. I don't even think like Castlevania was successful because of him. It was like because somebody else was like the creative head of it. I think Samuel Dietz, and he was just a producer. Very interesting pronouncement of Asmongold. I mean, he fucking started it. He's the one who put it in his fucking show. What show did you catch up that got ruined at the end? Sleepy Hollow I didn't catch up on, but I saw it since the beginning, and then I watched it slowly degrade into nonsense. Like, they really wanted you to care about his fucking wife, and most people did not. And they were also pretty racist towards the black lead, so, you know. Asmongold was in DMC. He had, like, a cameo, and it was confirmed to be him by Shankar, so, yeah, he's in it. I have not heard good things about Asmongold either. Does he even like DMC? I don't know. I remember in an interview he said he was mad that he wasn't the one who got to revive it. And that was mostly the reason why he did it. So I would believe it if he wasn't, because he just seemed more interested in, like, you know, fan service than actual, like, literally servicing fans in the most literal term. He's a tool. He was mad DMC. Yeah, that's... Yeah, you said that. I said that. I didn't read your comment. I'm so sorry. I'm the tool. It's me. On my planet, it's a symbol of hope. Well, on our planet, it's an S, you dumb fuck. Were you raised in a barn? I have to go, Lois. He's the typical far-right gamer trademark. Yeah. Fucking sick of those, I tell you what. Oh, man. So, Nolan, what are your thoughts on Jelloapocalypse's take on One Piece? So many people were very taken aback by it. Bold of you to assume I watched Jelloapocalypse. I do not. I do not watch a lot of those type of content creators anymore. And that's not meant to be like a slight towards Jelloapocalypse. I quite literally mean the stuff he makes I don't really watch anymore. Most of the stuff I watch is true crime, scary shit, video essays from people I have watched for years. Excuse me. And just music. I've been listening to a lot of music lately. The thing with Adi is that he can make some pretty alright stuff, but only adapts games that go against what he's making. Maybe. I don't know. I liked Castlevania up until the very ending of it, and I haven't seen Nocturne. Didn't really care about DMC, so whatever. One Piece vid sucked. Asmon is old school Warcraft background, so DMC probably interest possibly seems low, but still 50-50. Okay. As someone who's trying to become a localizer, I genuinely hate Jelloapocalypse. Interesting. Out of my own curiosity, what about the localization thing do you like hate about it? Like, what's your beef, son? Where's the beef? Is it just me or is I like a fusion of M. Night Shyamalan and Michael Bay? I mean, are you saying that because, you know, he's Indian? At least I believe he's Indian. You're trying to say, man? Trying to say something a little spicy in my chat now? Come on. Jokes aside, he does have that kind of frat boy energy to him that I don't like. Where he just tries to be biz casual. Literally, the way he handled the localization of that one anime is the thing I hate most in modern... So, is he a localizer? I know a lot of people who work in the anime have, like, YouTube careers because anime doesn't pay for shit. But, like, what exactly do you mean? Like, you're speaking to somebody very unfamiliar with any of this shit. Jill has a lot of industry hats. Oh. Well, good for him, I guess. Good that somebody's getting work around here. Okay, I think that's it for soups. Not to blow smoke up my own ass, but I kind of think I ate with this Superman. Maybe the arms kind of fucked. Yeah, the arms are a little fucked up, but, you know, maybe if I change this one a little bit, it'll look better. Yeah, that'll do, donkey. He changed words in a romance anime because he felt it was sexist. What the fuck? Long story, but he did localization, unjustly localized. However, it was so bad the company blacklisted him from localizing. He still voice acts, though. Holy shit. Imagine doing your job so poorly you get blacklisted from an industry. Like, holy fuck. That's bad. Style's nice. Thank you, Tino. What art program do you use? This is Paint Tool Sai. I use Sai for just fun illustrations, and I use Clip Studio EX for making my comics. I have not dabbled in the animation yet. Probably never will. I feel like if I did a few iterations of this, I'd actually have a really good Superman design. He wasn't even hired. The agency hired someone else, and they brought in Jello. Keep in mind, Jello also has to be part of it to a friend also localizing it, so he essentially forced his way and only make his first impression a bad impression. Oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. That's not good. Alright. Next up is Gone. Like Gone with the Wind. Alright. Let's hop to it. Gone Freaks? Why is there a buff version of him with like super long hair? What is that about? Every time I look up a reference image, it usually takes me to the Heroes Wiki. I don't know why. He's a do-gooder. Your Superman reminds me a lot of Bruce Timm's art in a good way. Peak. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Okay. This is the same man who made his own American anime. What? Dare I ask what American anime was made? Because if you advertise yourself as an American anime, like, you already lost me. Anime inspired? Fine. Epithet erased. Wow. Boy brought out the thesaurus for that title, huh? Yeah, and then he shat on Jojo and used some of the concepts he shat on. Yeah, that sounds about right for somebody. If somebody hates something, chances are they are secretly, like, inspired by it. that long-haired Go thing is the long story. It's kind of a power-up. Man, good thing I don't want to watch Hunter x Hunter. At least Gon's design is pretty simple. Okay, let's see here. Should I Butch Hartman it and just trace it? Would you guys be mad at me? Also, I have no idea what Gon's like, so I'm just gonna fucking wing the expression. I'm assuming he's a happy-go-lucky kid. It's the vibe I'm getting. If you trace someone's art, it's an insult to that artist, so yes, trace Butch Hartman. Hell yeah, brother. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but I think I'm a fucking fraud. Imagine American anime, but using billboards as characters only to change to a kid's book, and yes, I'm being literal and not figurative. Gon, Kid Goku, but smarter. Okay. Alright, I can get behind that. Oh my god, Gon, look how low your ears are. Oh man, I wish Sai had a symmetrical ruler like Clip Studio does. I just don't like freehanding and I don't like doodling in Clip Studio. Jody! Hello! I'm doing requests. I tried a tier list earlier and I wasn't feeling it, so now I moved to giving away free art. Was Teen Titans the first American anime? I don't think so. I feel like it probably was something else, but it definitely popularized it, I feel like. Right now I'm drawing Gon, or as I like to call him, Gooner. Goner. Guy's got that Yu-Gi-Oh fade. For real, for real. Sora is my next request, and it's the last one. So if anybody has any more, feel free to throw your hat in the ring. I've been going for 2 hours almost, so I will do maybe 1 or 2 more after Sora and call it there, because I really didn't super feel like streaming today. Totally Spies is an American. It is a French cartoon, and it certainly acts like it. Why was that show so fucking weird, guys? Seriously, like, why was it the way it is? Like, I know Saberspark did a video on it, but I didn't watch it all the way through. So if he got to it way late in the game, to the point where I stopped watching. Oh. Fucking Canadians. They know what they fucking did. King DDD. I love drawing King DDD. He's a baby. Nash from Street Fighter. If it's not too complicated, I'll give it a go. Also, that's a great Gon. Oh, thank you. It's my first time drawing the guy. Lego Monkey Kid. I don't know who that is. You'd have to tell me. Dang, people hate Saberspark now. I thought he got through that controversy pretty well, for the most part. Like, it's not true, I don't think. it just seemed like a sensationalist piece of shit. Like wanted to just hop on a guy's popularity and cancel him. The new TS series is free on YouTube and other sites supposedly. It is not good. I watched the first 2 episodes. It is ass. Don't recommend. Actually looks like how Tagoshi would draw Gon. Babe, thank you. That's so sweet. Saber confirmed everything was false pretty much. I mean, imagine a Street Fighter character being simple to draw. Abby from Last of Us 2 flipping us off. Ooh, I love Abby. Happily. Alright, that's enough requests. I'll do King DD and Abby. I'll see if I have time for Nash. I make no promises. Also, sorry I snubbed you, Tino, but I just love Abby too much. The cartoon community is still so hate-filled for some reason. Yeah, I mean, if you want my honest opinion from somebody who is in it and has been on both sides of everything, pretty much, obviously, I've been the one who's seen the canceling, been canceled, participated in the canceling. I've been all over, so I have a pretty good perspective. I think, honestly, it's just the fact that most people who watch cartoons are generally not very socially well adjusted and tend to seem to also get their morals from cartoons and don't understand nuance. Like their moral compass seems to have started and stopped at Steven Universe, basically. But that's just my opinion. Like, maybe it's changed in the 5 years since I've been gone, since I literally just did not keep up with it when I left. But yeah, that's my take on it anyway. I just noticed a lot of people who really need to go outside. And I was one of them. I want to say that. I was one of them, but I went outside. That's the difference. This is a hot take, but I can't stand Steven Universe. Fair. Anime community is similar and more edgy, but there's less flat-out hate and more petty arguments. I don't know about that one. I feel like all fandoms have their bullshit. Like, I feel like focusing on just one's exclusively isn't, like, very productive, or I feel like it's just a human experience problem more than a fandom thing. Do you think YouTube Shorts can help promote comics to get it tracked? I've seen a bunch with animation. I don't know. I'm not very good at the whole algorithm game. I used to know a guy who almost talked exclusively about the algorithm, and when I mentioned I was coming back, he immediately cut ties, which says a lot about him. So I meant more that I see less from the anime fandom. I mean, it could be a bit of perspective. Like, maybe you don't spend as long as the anime fandom, you're not as entrenched with it. Like, I don't know. I'm a little bit catty today, aren't I? I realize I'm just a little bit catty. A little bit of a catty bitch. I'll try to curb that. I'm sorry. There's just a bunch of dudes who've never been in a real fight in their lives. Much love from Stray Sheep. Oh, Stray Sheep. Wait, is that person? Are you becoming a T channel? No, I'm not a T channel. I'll talk about stuff if I feel like it, but I'm not here to, like, drama bomb anybody or anything. Like, I don't care that much. Oh, a lot of media illiteracy. Yeah. Oh, my brother in Christ, were there many media illiterate people in those communities? And a lot of them got really popular. Uh-oh. Alright, Gon. Let's draw your fruity little boots. I remember he was on the podcast at one point, but what were your thoughts on Kerbifer? I just thought he was annoying. I don't remember if this was around when he got into some controversy regarding Fire Emblem, but he just seemed kind of like a bit of a chud. Like, I don't have any strong opinions on it. I just when it's just like when you meet a guy and you think you just at a party or something, you just kind of go, you know. That was basically the extent of it. If y'all want to talk podcast guests, I don't mind doing that. Like, you know, the big ones. I don't mind. I generally don't like talking about people I used to know. Obviously, it's just kind of a sore spot. But if you guys just want general, like, big pop culture guys, I don't mind talking about those. Question: as a gay man, which media has had gay characters' relationships that made you feel seen? I can tell you which ones that didn't make me feel seen. Korra and the movie Bros. I'm having a hard time thinking of where I feel seen because I'm just pretty proud to be gay. Not like, you know, proud, but just like, you know, I'm happy with who I am. Like, I am confidently a gay man, and I've never really needed validation for it. So I tend to notice more when a movie or a show makes me feel like ashamed to be gay. And those and Bros makes me feel ashamed. Korra just makes me mad because Korrasami was just such queer baiting bullshit. I fucking hate it. Don't get me started on Korra. My only opinion on Kerbifer was that time he was on the podcast, then went on Only Plays and was super annoying. How did you feel about Mumkey when he was on? I tried being friends with Mumkey. He lived like 40 minutes away, and I remember. I was in college at the time, and I was just really fucking lonely, and I was desperate. I was just like, hey, you want to come for my birthday? Man, I cringed thinking about that, man. Ugh. Not that man, just man thinking about that, man. I was really sad in college in, like, my early adult years, man. It was really fucking sad. I don't know how to draw cross-legged, everybody. Sorry. Wait, now he's somewhat popular on Twitter, but what are your thoughts on Dubus Goobus? I played web fishing with him one time. He was chill. I knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy, and I just wound up in the same web fishing server as him. I also like how he animates. I like how he just does keyframes really fast. I'm a sucker for that kind of style of comedy. I think a lot of people are just everyone deals with it differently. In regards to what exactly? I kind of like motorboated that whole conversation. Motor-mouthed it. I mean, not motorboat. Fuck. Lonely in college. Yeah. I don't know if it's a quite universal experience. Like, I think some people were really good about making friends in college and stuff, but, like, I was not. Spo was basically my only friend throughout my entire time living in North Carolina. I had a few, but some fell out and some were too far away. Not a previous podcast guest, but was Gooseworks ever discussed as a possible guest? This was before Digital Circus. Nope. I never heard of Gooseworks mentioned. I think most of the potential guests we wanted, we got. I know that there were a few I had queued up before I left that I don't remember, unfortunately. But anybody we have on, basically it was the people we wanted, so we usually got it. I'll be out soon, thank God. Yeah, no, college is, it's fun. Any thoughts on King of the Hill or Gumball new season? Haven't seen either show, so, nar. I do not have one. If I didn't have computers, I'd be fucked. I would never make it as an artist, man. I do remember you were still on the show or not at the time, but how was it talking to Dave Phantom Arcade? I have no idea who that is. Even if, I probably wasn't on, but if I was, I don't remember him. Sorry, sorry or not sorry, Dave. Sorry I didn't remember you. What are your thoughts on Steven Silver? I really like him. I respect him a lot. I think he's done great work, and Danny Phantom would have looked a lot better had Butch not gotten his filthy, grubby hands all over it like he always does. Phantom Arcade was one of the episodes. Was it around the time you left? It was the Friday Night Funkin' episode. Yep, I was not around for that. Was there ever a guest that you guys were excited about but was a disappointment turned down in a rude way? Disappointment was Mike Mozart. I was looking forward to that because I used to watch him all the time as a kid, and then he decided to make us all fucking miserable for some reason. This hand is fucked up. What did I do? Digibro later became disappointing because turns out dude is just like a total fucking chud. When we continue with Guardians on the Discord, I don't know, you fucking tell me, dude. I'm working on it. I'm fucking working on it. I have like 12, 13 scripts in the can. Y'all can read them if you want. Just hit me up. Ping me. I'll hit you up soon. Alright? Do it, pussy. You won't. Ton emoji. Oh. Oh man, I forgot my fucking like bosses are coming into work tomorrow. Fuck me. There were a lot of guests on the podcast that I later rediscovered during COVID and randomly remembered later on. So I'm not sure if you care talking about animators in question, but what are your thoughts on Meat Canyon and Flash Gits? Never heard of Flash Gits. I like Meat Canyon on Creepcast a lot, but I don't really watch his animations. Do you remember Jordan Underneath? Y'all introduced me to his videos before he rebranded. I love Jordan. I hope he's doing well. I haven't talked to him in forever, and I'm pretty sure that's just because he left the internet. But thoughts on Mr. Enter? What the fuck do you think? Last time I checked, he was doing cool art pieces. Good for him. I'm happy Jordan's doing something he loves. He was a really nice guy. Hope he is doing well in life. Or, you know, they, or if they switch genders, I don't fucking know. I know a lot of people who, like, transitioned over COVID. Like, COVID was just, like, their awakening. They just, like, I get it now. He rebranded as Jordan Go to Sleep on YouTube. Oh yeah, I know. But last I checked, he hasn't uploaded in years, unless I'm mistaken. Because I watched some of his classic videos the other day, and it was very nostalgic. I miss his sense of humor. He had a very unique sense of humor. Also, that one video of the Puppet House tour is fucking creepy. Oh, that video actually makes me nauseous. Do you watch any Sonic tubers? I watch a few. Z-Man Show I watch occasionally. Stelmo is really great. Love his Sonic 06, P06 videos. I watch a few of them. His Unity video turned my passing interest into an insane fireball. Yeah, him and Nitrorad are the ones I would go to if I wanted to find any weird niche RPG Maker games. I wish there were more YouTubers who covered them, or at least I could find them. Because somebody will be like, I found this disturbing underground indie game, and it's like fucking Silent Hill or something. You think I'm being hyperbolic, but no, quite literally, people are like that. I actually own one of Jordan's pre-rendered albums on Bandcamp. He put it on private on his page, but I still have access to and download it. I was a patron of his for like a couple years. Hell yeah. Jordan's super talented. And Nitrorad. I loved his April Fool shows. My name is in one of his April Fool's vids. Oh, hell yeah. Mainly covers S&T and Atlas games, but sometimes does RPG Maker games. Who is Marsh? Did you ever watch Jack Stober? I have not. I do not know who Jack Stober is. He does reviews on games. Alright. Is it literally just Marsh? Or is it like something else? Heavy vouch for Jack Stober, makes good music videos and specials. Okay. Heard. A lot of those videos are like younger YouTubers my age who haven't been exposed to the classics for decades. Oh god, why'd you say classics like that? Fuck. Ugh. God, remind me I'm 30, why don't you, dick? To me, they are lol. So now I don't know if you've gotten this, but have you met any notable VAs other than Kari Walgren? I met Patrick Warburton. A lot of people I met in Momocon Green Room. I met Patrick Warburton, Charles Martinet, the voice of Jasper. She was really nice. Me and Jim were in an elevator with Zach Callison. And I think I was telling a really inappropriate story to Jim. So Zach heard that. Sorry, Zach. But what else? I peed next to Max Millman. Hell yeah, brother. It should have been like, I don't know if now's a good time, but can you say something from One Punch Man? Oh my god. I don't know if you guys seen like Deku videos where people just say the most heinous shit as Deku. But there's a video where some guy's in a stall and he's going like, something smells good in there. That smells amazing. And like, I'm thinking like, oh man, what if somebody did that at an anime convention? What would happen? Hate does Deku videos with a passion. Oh my god, please link one. Oh my god, I need more Deku videos in my life. Oh, hate those Deku videos with fashion. Damn. My favorite is the one where they have a megaphone and are like, wow, this is Los Angeles. I didn't know that there was more. I know about the Roblox Daddy one. Come back right here, or Daddy's gonna get really angry. Oh my god, they're so funny. I'm behind on MHA, but I've seen so many of those videos in my feed. Oh my god, they're so funny. At the risk of getting canceled further, I love the racist Deku one. I just think the idea of like Goody Two Shoes Deku being a fucking racist is like absurdly funny. Love Deku, but I hate his English voice dub. I don't mind it, but I can't listen to it now without thinking of come back right here, or Daddy's gonna get really angry. So, that one is spreading like wildfire on my feed, especially. Sorry. I was Suffer Truth for MHJ, but I really stopped caring during season 5. I don't know if there's one of them, but a peculiar cosplay vid where he's talking about Popeyes. I love that one. Just got back from Popeyes. Do you want a bite of my chicken breast? Here, puppy. I know you haven't eaten today. Take a bite. I'll help. Watch me. Puppy, this chicken's bussin'. Yes, I do have it memorized. I learned that just now. Did it for you all like it was a fucking theater read. You're welcome. Jesus fucking Christ. Gooseworks used a Deku meme bit as inspiration for a character in The Amazing Digital... Oh my god, I have to watch Amazing Digital Circus now, I guess. Oh god, I thought the Popeyes one is the one. Yeah. I did a Gamer Ochaku cosplay in 2019, which I put together in literally 30 minutes with shitty duct tape and markers and an old pair of headphones. You should have talked in the Deku voice while you did it. Hey guys, do you like my cosplay? I worked really hard on it. Hey, are you guys gonna go get some Pocky? I'd love to get some. What are your thoughts on MHA spin-off Vigilantes? Haven't seen much of MHA. I read the first volume of it and I liked it, and then I fell off it because that's just how I fucking roll, baby. All day, every day. It was a lot of fun, though. Hell yeah, brother. I'm glad. Alright. DDD, and then, Abby flipping off, and then I am done streaming. I will do DDD first. I don't like his new redesign. I'm mad that they changed his face. Pisses me off. How much do you know about Homestuck, since you're a Tumblr refugee? Why did you tell people that, you fucking asshole? Everything I learned about Homestuck, I learned by force, and I wish I could take it all back. We all know, buddy. Anyway, yeah, I don't know much about it. I mean, they redesigned DDD every other game. Well, he's been the same in Smash Bros, okay? Jesus. First, we draw an egg. Deku's VA also voiced for Team 4-Star. Good for him. Get that bag, girl. First, we draw an egg. Then we give it a head. Then we have him sit down because he's a fat fuck. DDD was consistent for a while, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come in here telling us he redesigns in every game. Get out of here. I really hate how people ruin Homestuck. It's funny going in blind and just witnessing the meta chaos of it all. That does not sound like a fun time to me. I'm sorry. I'm sick of meta. I hate meta shit. I say as my comic has a very meta message. I'm not a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Do you think King DD and Meta Knight kiss each other, like when no one's looking? Just curious. It's just for laughs. I'm gonna give him really stubby arms, because I think it's funny. They technically do in game. Fuck! Hell yeah. Fucking gay rights wins again. I would. Damn straight. Well, not straight, damn gay, but still. I prefer genuine, but sometimes meta irony is ironic, is funny and really impactful in storytelling. Speaking of Mario, Noland, what are your thoughts on Nintendo saying Peach and Mario aren't dating? Ironic since Mario is technically based off Popeye. I don't care. Oh no. One less hetero couple in the world. What will we do? It's not like there's 50 of them. Besides, Mario should be gay anyway. Woke strikes again. Yeah. Is it just me, or does it feel like nothing was really announced at this year's Comic Con? I know there was a Cartoon Network panel where the only announcement was, "Hey, a Steven Universe spinoff might happen. It hasn't been greenlit yet, but we're working on it." And that just made me so sad because it's just like the cartoon industry is in such dire straits that they're like, "This is what we're working on. It's not official yet, but it could be." It's just like, fucking A. Like, what are we doing, guys? Fucking David. I remember Comic-Con being like E3 for everything that wasn't games. Yeah, I think honestly it's just because the industry has been so fucked lately. Like, there's just nothing good going on. Like, anywhere. Everybody's getting laid off. Stuff's getting canceled. It's just not a good time to be in the industry. Like, at all. I wound up drawing DDD like he's baked out of his fucking gourd. I mean, you know, I'll take it. Whatever. He eats like he is. Supposedly it's going to focus on Lars, and story-wise, what exactly can you do with no threat since the gems now are at peace? I mean, Steven Universe hinted that there's other aliens, so they could easily come up with anything. They could do like a Monster of the Week type show. They could do a serialized story where there's a new alien threat. I really like your version of DD. Thank you. What is your job? I am a manager at a place of work. I'm not going to say what it is. Not because it's super top secret or anything, but because I do not want to get that information out. On a side note, Lars got the short end of the stick, especially now he will literally outlive all of his friends and family. That could be something they focus on. That'd be an interesting thing, like doing a character exploration of somebody like that. Although I'm planning on doing something similar, so they better not. Fuckers. Fair enough. Also, hello, Worship Toad. I don't think I've seen you in here yet today. Wasn't a Lars spinoff in... Motherfucker, didn't you hear what I just said? But yeah, no, they announced that they're working on it, but it hasn't been greenlit yet. They're like working on getting it greenlit. And that was the big like Cartoon Network 20th anniversary panel. Thoughts on Donkey Kong's new design? Very sexually charged. That donkey has got it. But there's also Invincible with the immortality thing. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I know your score, man. I remember hearing about it a few years ago, though. Yeah. Lars of the Stars was announced for Amazon Prime. That's the one I'm talking about. I don't know if... I remember hearing them say that it hasn't been greenlit yet, so maybe that changed. Maybe I misheard. But like that also still was like the only show announced at the Cartoon Network 20th anniversary panel. Or 25th. Or 30th. Fucking A. I don't know. Cartoon Network makes me so sad. It's such a bummer what happened. Fucking... Zaslav is the worst. Thoughts on Punch Punch Forever? It's like feels like what OKOKO should have been without with the anime references. I love Punch Punch Forever. Speedoro is like really fucking good at comedic timing. It's insane. I thought they recently announced it was greenlit like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I didn't hear it. I am still subscribed to Veilsky Bum just so I can get cartoon news into my feed. So he's let me down on that one. Thanks, Veilsky Bum. I played cards with him at MomoCon once. Man, I whiffed a lot of connections. I don't even mean to be talking about this shit. This my brain just like if I think of something, I just have to say it out loud. Like it's just one of my biggest problems. It happens. It happens too much for my liking. I would prefer if I was able to have a filter. Would have saved me a lot of trouble. Secret's safe with me. It's not a secret. It's on stream. It's recorded. There are 10 concurrent viewers according to my analytics. All right, there's DDD for you. Oh, I should have written down who requested these. Fuck. Sorry about that. As if us 10 viewers will get any info far. Shit, man. All right. Oh, I forgot Sora too. Fuck. I don't really have the time. I'm just gonna quickly shit out Nabbit and call it there. If you could pick any Newgrounds cartoon that could potentially grab people's attention mainstream, what would you pick? I feel Smite and Friends may bring more attention to indie creators. I don't watch Newgrounds cartoons. I'm telling all my animation YouTube connections. Oh no! Don't do it! Stop! What are you thinking? Alright. God, I really wish Abby had some good fucking renders that I could look at. You'll fucking do, I guess. Jim once retweeted my old ass Knock Force review I made. That's now private. Dang. Ashamed of your Knock Force review, man? Come on. I don't know why I'm sharing. It's a free lobby. Say whatever you want. I don't care. I made it when I was like 16, so fair. There's a lot of videos I made when I was younger that will never see the light of day again. They are lost media, and they will stay lost media. Then again, I don't think the Lost Media Wiki would give a shit. This isn't as important as like a Brazilian dub of a cartoon. I'm mean. I'm being mean, but also it's just like seriously like the some of the lost media chases that I hear about. Like, did you guys hear? Chunky Wonky's Funky Monkey, they found the Brazilian dub, and I'm just like, oh, that's great. I get media preservation and all that. It's just like, it's just really funny when like people are like, oh, this is a big win for lost media. Knock Force is always on my mind. I mean, that nostalgia should always be up there. Same with World Guardians, rent free. Thank you. Lost media community is really weird sometimes. Yeah. Sure is. Actually, not about Has Been or Hell of it, but what are your thoughts on Brandon Rogers? I think he's really funny. I love his videos. I think people are mean when they bully him. Actually, I don't think he's been bullied. I'm thinking of Vivzy. People are really mean to Vivzy, I feel. And she doesn't deserve it from the limited information on her I have. Lost Media is most celebratory for me when it's the most Russell's teapot shit that manages to get found. Yeah, I like that too. I like those types of finds. The newest Lost Media I saw was the recently leaked live-action PPG. Oh, you guys have no idea how fucking happy I was that got found. Oh my god. Holy fuck. That was, like, incredible. You check out The Last of Us 2 chronologically yet. It's pretty cool so far. I'm not really interested in it because I don't think the story works chronologically. I think it really cheapens a lot of the narrative impact that was purposely put in the game. It was so beautiful I couldn't look away from it. Yeah, no, I'm really fucking mad we didn't get a season of Powerpuff. That made me so mad. I've played the game 10 plus times, so I'm just happy for a new way to experience it. Who you drawing now? Abby. She's the last doodle. I said I would do Sora, but I'm a liar and evil and mean. God, Abby has such big lower lips. I'm not good at drawing lips. It takes 3 hours to shade the upper lip. I don't know how to draw lips without making it look like they have makeup on either. Like, I don't know how you do that. Maybe a more talented artist than me could figure it out. I remember Bidry listening to the podcast during COVID and has a lot of movies and shows that was announced and never came out. Out of curiosity, what were some of them? I wonder what they are. I really want to say something, but I'm not going to until after I finish drawing the face. The Lego Race movie is one that released... Oh yeah, the Billion Brick Race. I remember that movie. Back when I had my Lego phase. We don't talk about it. Anybody brings it up, don't do it. I don't want to hear it, motherfucker. Moment of truth at the fucking eyes. Do you still have investment in Undertale? Undertale is a permanently part of my soul, so yeah, I do. As well as other projects that in hindsight became other things that came out years later. Like what? I've been going through a big Undertale phase again. Undertale was when I was getting into fandom stuff, unfortunately, so there was a lot of Undertale Sans stuff I have that is pretty cringe. I remember starting a rumor on Tumblr that there was an Easter egg that you could find if you did something very specific, and it got like an entry on the Undertale TV tropes page at some point. Finale thoughts on OKKO now that it's over. I should give it a fair shake. Probably after being so fucking insufferable about it. Hey Nolan, what are your thoughts on the new Toxic Avenger with Peter Dinklage leading? Haven't seen it. Nolan, just saw your video. How long are you going to do this live stream for? Hello, Espo. Not too much longer, unfortunately. I started early because I work early tomorrow, and I kind of ran out of stuff to do that I could feasibly finish in less than an hour. So I just started the stream early. I'm going to probably go earlier next week if I... Wait, what is next week? Do I have the wedding then? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, hold on. Everybody shut up. Hold on. I'm so close. Yeah. Oh my god, that came out really well. This is what I was mentioning earlier. I wanted to say this is coming out really well, but I fucking knew if I said anything, I'd fuck it up. But I didn't fuck it up. Yes. All right. We used to talk on Skype. Oh, really? Can you refresh my memory, please? Like, what will we talk about? I enjoyed watching the podcast bad today. Glad you are mentally healthier. I am glad too. Thank you. It was a long 5 years. Oh boy, yeah, it was a part of my fucking life. That is for sure. Hold on a second, gamers. Gamers. They are one person. They are for each other. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. I've been listening to A Helplessly Hoping a lot. It's a good song. I really like it. It's sad though. I've been trying to force a cry for a while now because you know when you get like kind of sad, but you don't feel like crying, and the more you try to force it, the more it just doesn't come out. Like I've been trying to do that, so maybe I keep trying to like find ways to get this cry out, and it hasn't worked. Have you played Deltarune? I played the first chapter, and then when I learned it was episodic, I immediately stopped playing and have not picked it up since. I'm just going to wait for the full thing to come out in 2038. Deltarune is so good. The full thing is out, I believe. No, it's not. There's a few more chapters left. It was only a few times we talked. It was usually you, Pan, my friend, and myself. And there was this guy, Maskman, who was obsessed with Arthur. Do you remember that? I'm sorry, I unfortunately do not. I memory hold a lot of shit when I was younger, or in my late college years, early adult years. So I'm sorry that I don't remember, but I'm glad you look back on that fondly. Deltarune is so good. I'm sure it is. I hate episodic games. Do you feel fandoms can sometimes ruin the public perception of a piece of media by being media illiterate or overstating certain aspects? Yeah, that's pretty common. I have a lot of friends who won't check out something because of the fandom, and I'm just like, you just gotta let it fly, baby. You just gotta let it go. I hate that crap, man. Hey Nolan, glad I could catch at least the tail end of the stream. Like I said on Blue Sky, I'm really happy to see you're still alive despite everything. Thank you. Came close to not being that, but you know, Wee Ball. Fun fact, Toby Fox played a character in a We Bare Bears spinoff. I think I remember hearing that. Didn't watch We Baby Bears, though. I'm like, stop letting other shitheads stop you from giving a try for yourself. You don't have to love the fandom to enjoy the media. Agreed. Your coverage of it sent me down the rabbit hole. Coverage of what? What'd you say earlier? What coverage are you talking about? Oh, that guy with the glasses. Sorry, I just saw it now. Yeah, not really. I don't keep up with that guy with the glasses. Change the channel, I feel like, is a pretty definitive end for my involvement in keeping up with Doug's shenanigans. I met him at a Milwaukee Con once, and I have a picture that maybe I'll share someday, but not right now. I watched the Wee Baby Bears in the psych ward, and some old shithead made me turn it off because I don't want to watch cartoons. Damn, you're in the psych ward. Fucking chill out. Like, just let the guy watch cartoons, dick. Shit. What was he like? He was nice, obviously, but he's at a con. Of course he's going to be nice. Sometimes the why people sell stuff is completely off. Don't quite know what you mean by that. Or like they'll sell fandom stuff off, or that hand is too fucking big. I'm sorry, gamers. I let you down once again. We just keep taking L's here at Nolan's Trash Zone. Way people sell a series or game. Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, some people, I mean, it just depends on how they view the series and how they like it. Like, kind of can't control it. Like, at a certain point, you have to be like, all right, if I genuinely care enough, I'll go watch it. But, you know, otherwise I don't have an opinion. I mean, you don't need to have an opinion on everything. And if something just doesn't sound appealing to you, it doesn't sound appealing to you.
On Skype, I used to add you to large calls out of nowhere, dumb at the time, but I used to find you funny. Then you blocked me. Well, sorry. I'm not very patient when it comes to stuff that kind of grinds my gears. If there's a pet peeve I have and it bothers me, like I'm very shallow. I will just like stop talking to you. I feel like the head needs to be adjusted a little bit. Do you still talk to Pan? I do not. Pan has removed me from his contacts. Have not spoken to him in years. I'm very guilty of letting fans I've interacted with turn me off as ever being into Homestuck. That and both its parent length and me just not vibing with the initial art style. Yeah, I know, I'm a One Piece fan. Yeah. One of the things announced at Comic-Con was Coyote versus Acme getting released finally. Oh, that's been a thing, though. So, like, that's not new. It's just kind of, like, still happening. Like, Ketchup Entertainment announced they got it forever ago, so... Or at least it was maybe leaked or, like, rumored, but, I thought it was, like, already confirmed, so... Alright, chat hasn't been updated. Alright. How the fuck you draw circles? Huh? I'm really just kind of like aiming to get this thing done so I can go either eat food or work on some other stuff. Do I be responsible and work on the ode art I need to do, or do I write another script? Or do I do none of that and play Peak or something? That's the million-dollar question. What music artists are you listening to, and do you have any recommendations? Bonobo is one of my favorites. I've been listening to a lot of old songs lately. What's it called? Long Long Time by Linda Ronstadt. Most of these are from Last of Us, actually, the HBO show, so you know. Crooked Still, I've been listening to Ecstasy and Little Sadie a lot. What else? Helplessly Hoping by Crosby and some other guys whose names I forget. There's one by this one lady I forget. It's like called let me see if I can look it up. So Far Away by Carole King is the one. What else? some Utada Hikaru. I've been listening to Sakura Nagashi. Love that song. It's one of my all-time favorites. I think that's about it. Those are the songs I've kind of been listening to on loop. Do you keep up with modern cartoons? Not really. If there's one that catches my interest, I will. Otherwise, not really. What do you think of Smiling Friends? I like Smiling Friends. It's very funny. I think Zach Hadel is really, really funny, and Michael Cusack is too, but I'm not familiar with his original works. Most of the things I've been keeping up with are like Dungeon Meshi and Panty and Stocking, and I think one other thing. Have you seen YOLO? I don't know what YOLO is. I gave up on cartoons after 2018. Fair. Sorry for all the typos. I'm on my phone. Dude, I don't care. You could type like Leet Speak and I wouldn't bat an eye. I recommend the YOLO by Michael Cusack. It's honestly pretty funny. It's an adult swim show by a co-creator. Okay, maybe. I don't like saying I'll watch something because I know for a fact I'm not going to. Because not because I dislike it or dismiss it or anything. It's just I'm bad at watching things. Somebody would be like, "Oh, you should watch this." I'm like, "Okay." Never do. "Hey Nolan, why don't you watch this?" "All right." Never do it. "Nolan, I'll die in 20 days unless you watch this thing." "All right." Person's dead. "Nolan, you should watch a Goofy movie." I have watched a Goofy movie with people in my server. Private server, in case anybody's gonna ask. But I liked it. It was okay. Then we watched an extremely Goofy movie, and I didn't realize the animation could get cheaper, but it did. "Nolan, watch Lego Monkey Kid. I bet you can't even if you wanted to." Probably not. Your reverse psychology won't work on me, Tino. I've played this game before. "Loki, you should watch the Goofy movie documentary. It's really great in my opinion." Thanks, I won't. Anytime somebody recommends me I watch them, that's how I'm going to respond. Thanks, I won't. Not out of malice or anything, just because I know I'm not going to fucking do it. That's why I say maybe, or it says, I'll say it sounds cool and never watch and check in on 3 years later, see if it's good or not. That's fair, lol. The documentary is actually pretty good, I will say. Thanks, not going to watch it. No, really, because it's almost like fucking Lost Media how hidden it is. It's only 2 out of the 5 seasons available on American Amazon Prime. What the fuck? Oh, Monkey Kid. Is it really? I thought that was a pretty, like, prominent show. Like, it was made by Titmouse or something, wasn't it? I'm Gen Z, so I think the second Goofy movie is better. It's not bad. I like it okay. I just don't like more of the fucking misunderstanding plot. Flying Bark. Okay, alright. I was kind of close. Not really, but, you know, I fabricate the the W's when I can get them. Locking the fuck in for this last bit. I wonder how I look on webcam, just like art. Get it twisted. What, like my ankle? Dick. No, it's mean. Stop it. I should get ice cream after this. I want some ice cream. I have ice cream. Yes. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. I should ask y'all. Since a fair few of you are kind of regulars at this point, which I'm very grateful for. By the way, thank you. What should I make like my first video on? I'm kind of interested in doing like Jenny Nicholson style video essays, where it's just very simple and straightforward. I don't like any of the fancy shit. So I was thinking like talking about my beef with the Avatar series right now, because I'm not a fan of the direction it's heading, especially with Seven Havens. It looks terrible. I want to talk about like certain games I like, stuff like that. If anybody has any ideas or talking points they'd like me to talk about at length, like let me know, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Make a Last of Us 2 video. I actually want to hear your opinions in depth. Bet. I will gladly dunk on Last of Us 2 haters. You don't even need to give me a prompt for that shit. That's a perspective that would actually add to the conversation. I like the sound of the Avatar video. Oh yeah, I am really, really not happy with the Avatar Studio shit at all. I think it all sounds like bad. I don't like the Aang movie idea. I don't like the new show idea. There's like a AAA game that they want to release, which is the only thing I'm kind of interested in. But I won't know until I see it in action, and even then, I'm probably like, But yeah, otherwise it's just been like shitty mobile games. They're making way too much with the Avatar brand for sure. I mean, I don't think that's the issue. It's just that it's all bad. Like, the comics are bad. The games they've released have been fucking awful. And just the lore they keep fucking adding is just I don't like it. Like the fucking woman with the 50 million different faces spirit, fucking Zuko's mom, like literally being like, I'll forget my children actually is fucking insane. Oh, but she's in pain. I don't give a fuck. Whatever, dude. But yeah, no, not a fan. Bit of a hater, one might say. Or George Lucasing the shit out of the property. Not that that's any fucking surprise. I get wanting to cash on the success after COVID, but it sounds like it's half-assed and contradicts the original. Correct. Prefer Shyamalan than Netflix. Ooh. I was doing a watch through of the live-action Italy show. We gave up at the third episode. We were all dreading to continue. I don't think it's as bad as the Shyamalan movie at all, but it's not good. It's not great. I think I remember mentioning this in a previous stream, but like they're trying to like adultify it. They're trying to turn it like a young adult slop. I don't think the Shyamalan version is even funny. Bad funny. I think it's just boring. Like it's just such a miserable watch. All right. Stream completed. Sorry I didn't get to some of the other requests. Family tired. It hurts when you get to those franchises. It seems to never reach the height of the original. Like, it just gets worse the more they try. Stream Doodles. 7/27/25 by Nolan B. Thank you for stopping by. heart emoji. You sound more passionate about Avatar, so that would be fun to make. I am very passionate about Avatar, my dude. Very, very passionate. I love that show. I love the world. I think it has a lot of potential to tell some very interesting, unique stories. And they decided a post-apocalypse would be the right idea, which is fucking insane to me. Quite literally, like, we have this very creative world. Let's just destroy it. Jesus Christ. The only other option was to go, like, into the near or somewhat distant future, so really, like, of course they just were creatively bankrupt and did that. Whatever. Gotta hate it. Alright. So if anybody has any comments before I leave, feel free to go ahead and make them. Otherwise, that's where we're going to end the stream. Let me size me up. I'm probably not going to fit in the stream window, aren't I? Nope. Hey guys, want to see a wonky ass aspect ratio? There we go. That's center enough, I guess. Have a good night. Have a good night, Pepper. Very nice work today, my dude. Thank you. I'm giving you hearts. Later and toodles. Toodles. Haha. Alright. I'm going to end here. Thank you for the heart. Y'all take care now. Have a good night.